Robot welding is the use of mechanized programmable tools robots, which completely automate a welding process. The major components of arc welding robots are the manipulator, or the mechanical unit, and the controller, which acts as the robot's brain. The use of robots in welding did not take off until the 1980s, when the automotive industry began using robots extensively for spot welding. Features of TM1400 standard robot and controller connecting external Panasonic power sources, or Miller Auto Access series standard software functions, weaving functions, shifting torch angle display, overlap arc start re3 beyond powerful and fast CPUs, large expandable memory, automatic backup, and standard Ethernet connection. Parts details. Manipulator is a mechanical unit with 6 servo motors robot axes. A manipulator have 6 axes and we can add more additional axes at fixture end, that is external axis. A manipulator axis name R1 minus RT, rotate turn 2 minus, U weigh upper arm 3 minus forearm 4 minus RW rotate wrist, 5 minus BW bend wrist 6 minus TW twist wrist. External axis are G1, G2. Mounted at fixture. Specification of Panasonic welding robot TM1400. Payload kg 6 kg max. Reach 1.437 mm. Repeatability plus minus 0.08 mm. Weight kg 170 kg max. Speed swivel 225/S max. Speed rotation 425/S max. Speed bending 425/S max. Speed twisting 629/S. Air cut speed 180/S. Parts details. Controller minus it is the brain unit of robot, which controls and execute the programs minus. A controller can be thought of as something or someone that interfaces between two systems, and manages communications between them. Control specifications. Teach pendant. 1. Start switch. This switch is used to start, or restart robot operation in auto mode. 2. Hold switch. This switch is used to suspend robot operation while keeping the servo power on. 3. Servo on switch. This switch is used to energize the servo power. 4. Emergency stop switch. Press this switch to stop the robot and external axis operation immediately by shutting off the servo power. Turn clockwise to release. 5. Jog dial. This dial is used to control movements of robot, external axis and cursor, data/icon selection, and click of a button. 6. +/key. This key is used to control continuous robot movements in the same manner as the jog dial with a special setting. It can be used for wire inching operation. 7. Enter key. This key is used to save a teaching point. Click OK button on the screen or determine an input data. 8. Window change key. This key is used to switch the active window among menu bar yes at the top of the screen, main window pane left and sub window pane right. 9. Cancel key. This key is used to cancel operation, currently underway or click cancel button on the screen. 10. User function keys. The user function keys correspond to the icons displayed at the bottom of the screen respectively. Press a key to execute the function of the corresponding icon. You can customize the icon assignments to the user function keys. 11. Mode select switch. A two-position switch that allows you to choose a mode, teach mode, or auto mode you want to work with the robot. The switch key is removable. 12. Function keys. The function keys correspond to the icons displayed far left of the screen respectively. Press a key to execute the function of the corresponding icon. Teach pendant count. 13. L shift key. This key is used to switch mechanisms or move the cursor in a number/character entry box. 14. R shift key. This key is used to move the cursor in a number/character entry box. It is also used to switch feed per jog of jog dial from high to middle to low or tray speed. 15. Deadman switch. The servo power is shut off when either both switches are released or either one of the switches is pressed hard. Teach pendant count. Operation function specifications. Additional accessory. Power source. Power source is responsible for welding. A welding power supply is a device that provides an electric current to perform welding. Welding is a fabrication process to make high-strength joint between two or more parts by heating to their melting temperature, with or without the application of pressure, and with or without the use of filler metal. The filler metal has a melting point, approximately same as the base metal. MIG welding gases. Argon and CO2 we use the ratio of 80-20. Argon is 80% and CO2 is 20%. Advantage of argon CO2 mixture. Over 100% CO2. Lesser weld defect, uniform penetration, excellent bead appearance, better arc control, less spotter, uniform weld fusion. Welding defects and to overcome gas fault is due to gas flow setting, gas pipe leakage, gas solenoid valve not operate, teaching not proper angle, stick out gap, check oil on part. Common welding defects: undercut, lack of fusion, parasitic sputter, lack of penetration or excess penetration, cracking. Welding defects and to overcome welding bead not proper, check earthing cables, feedback cable continuity, gas not proper, teaching issue, tip melt, wire stick, teaching issue, feedback cable check, parasitic / blowholes. Causes: remedy, oil, dust, heavy scaling on the plate etc. Clean the job before weld proper. Shielding problem: proper usage of gas, gas flow too high, proper gas setting too high, stick out torch angle and distance should be proper. Blocked gas nozzle, proper cleaning is required, lack of fusion. Causes: remedy, arc length too short, use proper stick out. Welding current too low, increase the current. Improper travel speed, use proper hand movement. Incorrect inductance setting, control the inductance. Incorrect welding technique, use proper torch angle and movement. Weld crack, hot crack and cold crack. Causes: remedy, insufficient weld bead size or inappropriate shape. Select welding parameters and technique to produce a weld bead with an adequate depth, width ratio. Improper material combination, use right filler material combination. High heat input to the base metal, use low heat input. Electrode high speed welding, avoid high welding speeds. Pickup of hydrogen from moisture or from gas / electrode. Use proper heater for CO2 and use moisture free consumable. Welding under excessive restraint, use the proper holding and fixtures. Proper edge preparation, control joint fit up to reduce gaps. Undercut. Causes: remedy, too high travel speed, reduce the travel speed. Excessive welding current, maintain the current range as specification. High arc length, reduce the arc length by changing the torch position. High arc voltage, reduce the arc voltage by changing the torch position. Poor welding technique, use proper welding parameters, use leading torch angle. Causes: remedy, short arc length / high stick out. Use proper welding parameters, weld with proper torch angle and stick out. Blocked gas nozzle, proper cleaning is required. Low welding voltage, increase the voltage. Rusty, oily and greasy plate, clean before welding. Spotter, lack of penetration. Causes: remedy, weld joint too narrow, make proper fit up. Welding current too low, use proper current too high, stick out torch angle and distance should be proper. Weld puddle rolling in front of the arc. Travel speed and torch angle should be proper. Uneven bead. Causes: remedy, weld current / voltage too low, use proper parameters. Excessive electrode extension, burn back adjustment. High travel speed, use proper speed. Erratic feeding, check the fire feed systems like feed roller, liner, contact tip etc. Excess fusion. Causes: remedy, welding current / voltage is too high, use correct parameter setting. Travel speed is too low, control travel speed. Decrease width of root opening, use proper fit up. Factors involve weld quality, power source characteristics, shielding gases, consumable process variables, start and stop parameters, metal transfer, weld technique, stick out length and weld result relationship. Items: long short, result 1. Lower current, 2. Shallow penetration, 3. Unstable arc, 4. Blowhole come out, 5. Bad arc start 1. Higher current, 2. Deep penetration, 3. Burn through, 3. Accumulate spotter on the torch nozzle. Long short, boat movement. By changing a coordinate system, you can change the direction of robot arm movement. There are 3 coordinate systems available. To switch the coordinate systems and corresponding function icons to be displayed on the screen, press the L Shift key, or select one from the coordinate system icons in the menu bar. Teaching. Select move type. When we add new point, yes, we have to select move type according to the requirement. Move L stands for linear, move X stands for circular. Welding, stick out gap is must be of 10-15 millimeters. Robot interpolation. Tippy file menu. Create a new file. Step 1. Step 2. Create a new file count. Step 3. Register teaching points. Travel method interpolation, speed, etc. All information is stored with each teaching point. Asterisk. If you are creating a new file, it is set to add automatically. Register teaching points count. Register teaching points count. Register teaching points count. Register teaching points count. Changing teaching points. Changing teaching points count. Registration of teaching point. Deletion. Teach settings. Wire wrenching / gas check count. Conditions for cycle start. Check all clamp and their reed switch. Check authorization lamp. Check robot home input. Check fixture home.